Hello everyone, welcome to Lush and Salty Aquariums. My name is Stefan and thanks for coming to the channel. Okay, so I put this piece of slate back into my aquarium there because I was pretty darn sure that this guy and this gal were gonna spawn again. I saw all the telltale behavior, the deep coloration, the intensity, the aggressive fin structure, and then the two hanging out together, and then obviously doing some serious protection of their space. You see there's no fish in that space. Yeah, and look at all the fish here. It's so obvious. And then I saw them take turns chasing them away. So I put the slate in like a ding-a-ling, and then I realized literally as I'm filming that they spawned on the glass. So there's their eggs right up there. I don't want to get too close. You see she's fanning them. That's classic, wonderful behavior. And then the partner comes up and they take turns. I really think that's fantastic. It's adorable. So if you don't think fish are sentient beings, you know, this is proof that they are as much God's creatures as we are. Honestly, these two are probably better parents than a lot of human beings, but I don't want to go down that road. This is a fun video, not a socio-political statement. But these two are excellent, at least pre-parents. I mean, they're going to all the classes, right? They're doing everything right. These eggs have little or no chance of amounting to anything, no matter how well they protect them. You gotta be kidding me. I mean, and that's not even talking about the aggressive nocturnal guy. You know, who doesn't want angelfish eggs? Caviar, baby. But I couldn't handle a spawn of angelfish babies anyway. I mean, even if they went on the slate like they've done before and I pulled the slate out, I could technically put it in a 5-gallon aquarium that I have set up. It's not ideal because there's a ton of plants in it, but I can make it work. But then what am I gonna do with 75 little baby angelfish, and they'll rapidly need more accommodations? No, I'm not a breeder. It's one of the most exciting things about the hobby, and a lot of people like me kind of end up there, especially if you have a fish room like I do. But right now, aquascaping and creating beautiful ecosystems like this one that enable the fish to be happy and comfortable enough to spawn, that's what turns me on. Look, watch. Get out of here. Go away, buddy. And the other one's standing his ground. Now they're sparring, but there's no way. Now these little ones, they're not, you know, they're not too intimidating. But this guy, that was kind of interesting, right? Penny for your thoughts. I wonder what was going on in there. So, and then after a fashion, this guy will go out and he's actually, I mean, she's actually, and I know it's the female because I saw the ovipositor, where the eggs come out at the bottom earlier. And so I was gonna do this video, but anyway, excited parent here, but this mom will then go about chasing the fish around for a while the male, the big bull right there, he'll fan the eggs. They do take turns. That's remarkable. I think that's interesting. You know, sharing, it's crazy. And angelfish, that's a marker for them. Not all fish share. Usually it's maternal or paternal or no parental care, just abandoned ship. But angelfish, I guess that's why breeders just love them. So they're relatively easy if you have the conditions and the space to breed. I didn't choose, I had bought, over time I had 9. I mean, and I love all of them, but I mean, this black Pinoy with the super finnage, I mean, that's a more expensive angelfish than either of these two. These are sort of classic stripe or blue angels, but I don't care about that stuff. I just love the behavior, watching them get intense colors and watching them do what they do, and knowing that I had something to do with it by giving them a place, an opportunity, and an environment. I don't know what he chased. I think he chased the ram. There's some rams down there. There's a lot of fish in this tank, so, you know, I'm afraid when I wake up in the morning, the likelihood that these eggs will be there is relatively high because the fish will still be guarding them, but they will abandon. At least that was my experience. One day I woke up and they were gone from the slate, so something happened. I didn't see it happen. Sometimes the angelfish will abort the mission. It's kind of not a great word to use in this situation, and they'll just eat them, right, and say this isn't an equitable place to raise our progeny, and they just eat them themselves. But I don't know what's going to happen. I'm just excited and delighted to show you these two again at it. It's the third spawn. And look at, I mean, that angelfish is never gonna look better than that. I mean, intense, strong black lines, yellow gold on the shoulder. I don't see that typically when they're just tootling around the tank. They get a little washed out, you know, they're not premium angelfish, but they sure look it when they're mom and popping. I mean, look at that. Look at the finnage. That's gigantic. It's bigger than my hand. And and the lights went off. So that's my cue. Good night, mom and dad angelfish. Good luck with that. And thank you everybody for watching. Ciao for now.